everybody, it's Kristin and it is time for some empties. It seems like a lot of empties this month. I think it's because I filmed my empties so early last month. So at any rate, I'm going to try to adjust the lighting. I've learned how to do that in editing a little bit. So hopefully this looks okay. I'm filming at a different time of day. And as you guys know, I always film here for my empties so I can organize my trash before me. At any rate, oh good gravy. So, all right, let's just get into it. I'm just going to start with what happens to be right here next to me. The first is these Equate, I think they're like diaper wipes, everyday clean, fragrance-free wipes, like this sort of thing. I use these to remove swatches and just like foundation off my hand and that sort of thing at my vanity. And I liked these. They were not my favorite. You can tell already there's going to be lots of editing for sneezing. My allergies have started to kick in because spring's decided to kind of come to Wisconsin. Anyway, so I like these. I don't think I like them as... They used to have a different kind and I can't find... Like in a smaller, more condensed package. So they didn't have as much moisture to them. So they were fine. I wouldn't repurchase them again. What did I get this time? Oh, I got ones from Aldi actually this last time. Alright, I talked about these the last time. I obviously have a big pack of these to go through, but I do want to say I'm fully on the bandwagon of the Kirkland Daily Facial Towelettes. They are really, really good. They're a nice large size. This says, I don't know if there's different kinds or not. I should, maybe those of you guys that are familiar with Costco a little bit more than I am, but these ones are the extra large wipe with cucumber, chamomile flower extract, and oil. No, and aloe. Not oil, aloe. So I was much more careful this time and was able to get this to not, you know, I worked through the whole pack without getting this separated from the container. So, all right, I have two kind of cottony things. This is a package of cotton clouds. I really like these. They work well for me. Not everybody does, but they work well for me. And then lastly, these are, I wish I had one to show you, but these are the Studio Beauty Premium Cotton Squares. And I get these at Walgreens, and they are a square, but they're thicker. There's more to them. It's not like a Shiseido wipe or anything like that. What I use these for is to take off toenail polish and fingernail polish, and they work really well for me. I like that better than a cotton ball. For me, there's probably something wrong with me, but I don't like the sound or the feel of a cotton ball. It's kind of like nails on a chalkboard to me. Am I alone? Please tell me I'm not alone. All right, I have a little bit of skincare. Well, I have skincare. I went through, and I'm going to save this now because actually, okay, first of all, this is the spit out your thought game. The Lancome Advanced Genifique Concentrate. So I really liked this stuff. Originally I used it and was like, I don't think this is doing anything. And I put it to the side and that was that. More sneezes. And then I pulled it back out again and started using it regularly. And I really think that it does something nice for my skin. I use it at night. I don't use it during the day. I'm not sure when you're supposed to use it, but that's when I used it. I love this. I talked about this, I don't even know, in a favorites or something, or maybe it was my update. I love the mechanism. So this little thing here, when you unscrew it, it pulls up into the dropper just enough. And I only had to kind of, you know, like dump it over and get the little bit out for a couple of days. The rest of it came up through that. I really like this. I think it's genius, the bottle's genius. But I'm going to save this because actually a subscriber she must not like it. She had a bunch of little tiny bottles of it. So she sent me a bunch of little tiny bottles that I think I'm going to empty into here. So really like that. And probably when I use those up, I will repurchase this. I'm trying to think. I think this was a gift, but I will purchase this. The other two skincare things that I have is another cleanser that I use. This is the Camp Cosmetics Milk Cleanser. That's the one that I use morning and night. Actually, right now I'm using the Bye something. Take that. I don't know what it's called. I'm using that in the morning and I'm using, using that at night and milk in the morning. But generally, this is the cleanser that I use both morning and night. Love it, love it, love it. It's great for dry skin. And then I went through, this is the moisturizer by Camp Cosmetics as well, and Untouched by Time. This one has a little bit more moisture even than the Illume, and works really well for my skin. I miss it. Quite frankly, I miss it. I'm working through some other skincare right now. All right, I have another Donna Karan Cashmere Mist deodorant. I think that the 3-pack that I got with the sale in July this past year, I think that there was something wrong with that batch or something. I don't know, but all 3 of them, I have one kind of in my travel, and then this is the second one I've shown you guys. Part way through, like the thing flies off or it won't turn up, or I don't know. I've never had that issue. I've been using it for years. and I don't really know what to make of it. But right now, what I repurchased was the Dove, the aerosol one that I like so much. And I'm taking a little break from the Donna Karan, except like I said, I have one in my travel. I don't want to do aerosol in my travel like when I'm flying, so that's why I have that. A couple things that don't necessarily fit into a category. This is the True Blue Spa from Bath & Body Works Cracked Heel Treatment. It has glycolic acid in it, and it's called Heel of Approval. This is the ginormous one. I love this all over my foot. When my feet get really dry, I will use it all over my feet, put socks on, and go to bed. Now, I do want to say something. This works and has worked well for me for years. I do want to say something. Bob was trying this, and he felt like the more he used it, the more it dried out his feet. So I wanted to mention that to you guys, that this may not work for everybody. I don't know why it works so well for me, but I just want to kind of give another side of the story. So to speak, that he felt like this did not work for him, and when he switched to, I think it was a Gold Bond one, then his feet got better. So just kind of an FYI on that. I am working through, I threw the box in here, I talked about this before, but I'm not sure why I'm telling you again. But this is the Dove Shea Butter Purely Pampering Beauty Bar with warm vanilla scent. I'm using this, but I don't like it. This vanilla scent on it is weird. So if you love vanilla, this one is not for you. However, if you love vanilla and coconut, this is for you. I went through my final two ones of these. This is the Trader Joe's Coconut Body Butter. I've been talking about this for years. I feel like it's been over a year. The flip top is genius. The smell is delightful. I talked about this before. It's like warm vanilla-y coconut. It's not like the extreme vacation coconut, I don't think. It's like a warm home-baked sort of coconut. And A, it's super moisturizing. B, and this is also, I mean, I don't mind it, but some people might. This lasts with you all day long. So you don't even need to use a fragrance. And to that end, you may not like this if you don't like a fragrance that sticks with you and you want to have your, like whatever fragrance you put on, you know what I'm saying? So just kind of an FYI of that. I used all of those. I loved them. Thank you again to all of you who hooked a sister up. A couple of hair things. I've talked about this before. This is the Redken 32 Triple Take. I really like this. It has a lot of hold to it, but not too much hold. When I want something a little bit stronger, then I always have a Tresemme there as well, the Tray 2 that I love so much. But I really like this. It's a good sort of what I call working hairspray, where you can, spray it in and still kind of maneuver your hair around and that sort of thing. So I do really like that. I would purchase it again. I get it when it's like buy two, get one free or something like, buy two, get one free. I have a travel size of the Dry Bar the Dry Bar Detox Dry Shampoo. I used this when I was traveling a bunch in April. Love that. I already purchased another travel size, and I have it in full size, and it's just my favorite of all. And speaking of, I had some people ask, and I think I'm going to do this, kind of a how-to second day hair. Because when I first started on YouTube, I washed my hair every single day, and it's just been over the past couple of years that I've switched to every second or third day, depending on how things are going. So I do think I'm going to do a video on how I do that, because it sounds like people would be interested in that. All right, continuing with hair, this is the Carol's Daughter Minoy Repairing Hair Mask. So this is one that comes like this, and looks like a container like that, and this smells really good, but there's a deep kind of, I've just got water on my face. Better than lipstick. There's a deep kind of almost earthy scent to this, and it does stick in your hair all day long. So if you don't like that, just kind of keep in mind that it will stick in your hair all day long. I like this, but I don't think it's the most moisturizing mask for your hair. I feel like it's a good conditioner, but it's not something that is going to really deeply moisturize your hair, which is what it's supposed to. It's called the repairing mask. So I like it. I don't think I'd purchase it. Hair things, one's a repeat, one isn't. The Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press, I really like this a lot. I'm working through another one of these. I do have a Kenra one, the Hot Spray, I think it's called, but it's in a pump versus an aerosol, and I can't talk myself into using it, but I will be using that after I finish up the other Hot Off the Press. I love that. I've repurchased it a million times. It works really, really well. What I use that for is particularly on second day hair. This is a lot of what my hair looks like on first day hair. I round brush it, and then the next day I'll put some curls in it, and I use the Hot Off the Press to protect my hair and also help the curls last a little bit longer. right, this was a fail. You're going to see me talk about this in my fails as well. This is the Pantene Air Spray. This, I don't even know. So first of all, let me just kind of show you. I did this in my favorites too. You hear that? Hear how it, oh. So I don't know if it's just a faulty nozzle or what. And maybe that's leading to why it doesn't work well. But it doesn't really hold much. And it smells okay, but I don't know. It was just a fail for me because I just couldn't get it to function properly. And then this one was also, oh, I have another body product here I forgot to talk about. This also was a fail for me. And again, I mentioned it in my face, but I just want to show you, I am throwing this out. Ugh, this is not good. This is the True Blue Spa Fresh Foaming Body Buff. And it's supposed to be like a body exfoliator, but there's not very many scrubby things in it. A, B, I'm not sure why I'm like bullet pointing my things here today, but B, it doesn't really wash off of your skin. Like it kind of coats your skin and just doesn't completely wash off. And C, the little things don't seem to go away. I don't know. I just don't like this. It's not my favorite. There are plenty of other ones that are less expensive that I like. Okay, this was another body thing. This was the Cocoa Brown Tough Stuff. And it says that it prepares skin for a cocoa brown tan, removes stubborn old tan, fabulous exfoliating body treatment. So, they had asked if they could send me some tanning stuff a long time ago. Since I don't tan, she said, well, we'll send you some other things. This was one of the things that I really liked. It is, however, it is a really kind of tough, kind of harsh exfoliator. So I would think if you are trying to remove a tan, like a, like a fake tan, whatever. What is that called? Whatever, I can't come up with a name. But the tan that you put on yourself with the lotion and the whatnot. I think this would be really good for getting that off. I have used that Jergens Natural Glow one in the past on my legs and have had trouble getting it always off. And I think this would have worked really well for that. And it has a really nice, it's pink and has a nice kind of fresh scent to it. So I did like that. Wouldn't be an Empties every few months if I didn't have a Neutrogena hand cream in here. But I do just want to mention that I'm trying to use up some of my other hand creams that I have in my collection because this really is the only thing that will keep this, again, I should not assume you've all seen this. This is the Neutrogena hand cream. I get the fragrance free. This is a very thick Vaseline-like cream. I put it on at night before I go to sleep. I lather myself up and that really works to keep my hands in good condition. So what I've been doing is mixing it now with other lotions that aren't as good. So one night I will use just this and the next night I'll use a little bit of this and a little bit of some other lotion because I like to use those up. So the one that I used up was from Alverde and it was Cranberry Macadamia. This was a limited edition. It was a gift from my friend Ute. And as I throw it around, and I really like the scent of this. This smelled really, really good. I had gotten a body butter in that as well that I liked the scent. So these combined worked really well and kept my hands in good condition. I still, for some reason, in my Empties have all the mascaras that I talked about in my Mascara Madness at the end of March. So that must mean that I didn't talk about these in my Empties. So I will go ahead and link that below, but the ones that I used up, in case you're curious about that mascara video, what you're going to see, was the Maybelline The Falsies Push-Up Drama, YSL Baby Doll Mascara, Lancome Hypnose Drama, and then the Younique False Lash Fiber System. Alright, I do have a skincare in here that I missed, and that is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Recovery Complex 2. I have 4 of these little samples. I used up one of them. This is fine. I absolutely like this one better. But this is fine. It's a nice serum, but I don't notice anything miraculous about that. One of the things on my Use It Up was the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense. I did use this up. It's just a little sample size. The smell of this was not good. I did not appreciate that at all. But I did use it up as I think I was using it during the day. And it was fine. It just wasn't moisturizing enough for my skin. And lastly, and I just did a review on this and mentioned it in my favorites, which you will see here in a few videos, is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. A little sample of this. I tried, you guys. I really tried to get this open because I wanted to use the rest of it. I loved this. I really thought it was a great foundation. So I will link that foundation review for you below if you missed it. All right, I do, of course, have some masks that I use up. I'm not going to talk about all of them, but I want to touch on a few of them. mostly because I forget how good this one is, and this is at the drugstore, so it's not one of the ones where I happen to find it at TJ Maxx. This is the Garnier Skin Renew Dark Spot Treatment Mask. I have 2 of these that I use. These are really good. Again, I don't know that they're doing anything for the dark spot treatment. However, they are very hydrating. They also say deeply hydrates, boosts radiance, smooths, and revitalizing. And I really feel like they do that. All 3 of those things. So I really like this. I would absolutely purchase these again. I'm doing really well at working through. I had so many masks, you guys. I was just like on a mask buying binge about a year or so ago. And I had so many that I was, you know, we're using them up. Another one, this is from Absolute, and this is the, oh, I guess I have 2 of them, the vitamin C extract and the honey extract. I really like this brand. They fit very well on my face, aren't too big, aren't too small, they're really good fit, so, and are very moisturizing. I just used another one of these. This is the Bamboo Youthful Radiance. I've talked about these before. They are good. For some reason, the couple of ones that I have feel a little bit drier than they used to. Now, I have had them quite some time, but they aren't supposed to expire until July. So, I don't know. Caviar and Gold. I'm just going to set that to the side here. I mean, I've talked about that one before. This one, again, I'm mentioning this because I used it the other night and I was like, yes, this one is so good. This is from Forever Luminous, and it's the Hydrating Facial Wrap with Volcanic Ash and CoQ10. So it looks like this. And again, it's by Forever Luminous. I found this one at TJ Maxx a long time ago, and man, it's really, really good. I may look on Amazon, see if I can find that. And then I just want to quickly mention I used one of the ones that I picked up at that Club Clio in New York City in Union Square. And this is, I have no idea, Sui green tea. Really nice, good size mask, lots of moisture, stayed on my face. I was really happy. And I'm not sure actually if Sui is the brand or what. We'll have to see as I use through the rest of them, but I liked this a whole bunch. And that, my friends, is my empties. And sorry, there are quite a few this month. Like I said, I filmed so early last month that this is almost like a month and a week or a month and a week and a half. On my face today, I'm back to, since I've used up the Makeup Forever, I'm back to using my combination of the Guerlain and the MAC Mineralized. On my eyes today, I have the Natasha Denona Blue Purple palette, purple blue, whatever. And I have this shade right here all over my eyes. I have this beneath my lower lash line. I have that as my upper brow bone. Nope, that is not on my brow bone. It's my upper lash line liner, and then this shade right here in the crease. I have a little bit of MAC Blanc Type as my brow bone highlight. For blush today, I have Tom Ford Frantic Pink. And I used, again, because I can't stop, my the Clio Art Highlighter in Pearl White. Which looks like that. And then for lips today, this is one of the lip products I'm working through. I have the NARS Lip Pencil in New Lover, I think it is. Yep, it is in the shade New Lover, which looks like that. And like that. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and in everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye!